Hello and welcome. We're having a great day today. So, some big news came out today. Oh. Oh, never mind. Volume's coming in fine. Sorry, I didn't think my volume was working. Anywho, I'm using a new mic. Hopefully the volume levels are fine. I've been messing with it. I've been trying to get it to a level where everything's balanced properly. Now that said, everything's probably a little bit quieter, but it should be balanced to each other. At any rate, can you go bathe somewhere else, cat? At any rate, today we are playing Tainted Grail. Now, if you missed the news, Tainted Grail did come out with the 1.1 update, and this update fixed a lot of things. It fixed a lot of the quests in Act 3. It added a bunch of quests, a lot of them in Act 3. They added a bunch of new caves and dungeons in Act 3. They added a bunch of new weapons, a bunch of new armor, a lot of rebalancing. They've added two major features to the game. They've added New Game Plus, and they've added a transmog system. So the big fix that we were waiting on has officially launched. It's out now. They've added progressions in main story quests where there's different paths and everything ties in a little bit better, especially again in Act 3. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the game and we'll start getting into it. That said, I am gonna have to go back to some of the other tribes because they did add quests to tribes I've already been through. So I'm gonna go see if I can find them, see what they're about, and yeah, just overall check out the nicely updated Tainted Grail. But there is a very extensive log on fixes. They fixed AI for a lot of the creatures wandering around out in the wilds. They, I was going to say increased, but that's not necessarily the case. They have adjusted balancing for density of monsters in Act 3, so it doesn't feel like such a dead area. There's been a bunch of stuff. Like I said, damn it. Maybe I should launch this game. I literally finished updating this about 10 minutes ago. And I should have booted it because I should have known those guys were me to verify the files and then probably load my shaders if this isn't already loading my shaders for me. But I'll continue talking about what all came out with this. So, as I said, there's new dungeons. I think there's 3 new dungeons, 6 new quests. A lot of them are in Act 3. It has you going through to fill out a little bit more of the lore for the area and help out those people a little bit more. It also fills out some of the towns a little bit more by giving NPCs there who are giving these quests. I think a couple of them are in like the living quarters at the bottom of the town I'm currently in, which is kind of a dead area and it seemed very strange to me. They have added weapons and armor and trinkets for just about any build, including hybrid builds. They have, however, kind of fucked my build. Honestly, it was needed. Let's be fair. I was doing a high-end crit build, so my crit chance was technically over 100% in some cases because as I hit, it would increase. And I don't think it actually went over because I never checked it. But I was, for a fact, hitting 100% where every single hit just had a 100% chance to crit. Most of this balancing came in the way where it looks like they removed crit chance from a lot of the armor and trinkets, so it seems that a lot of equipment no longer gives that crit chance because there's so much crit chance you can get through the talent system and especially potions. So it makes sense they did this. I am a little bummed. It was the build I was doing, but hey, all's fair in balancing. And a lot of the balancing they were doing, again, reflects the fact that they added New Game Plus. They wanted New Game Plus to be challenging, so they obviously had to go in and change a lot of how some of those skills interact with each other and how characters progressed to make sure that New Game Plus was still challenging and not just something you could blow through. And of course, you can go through on New Game Plus. It's like any other game. You will lose all of your keys and key items. You unfortunately do lose all of your recipes. I was kind of bummed about the recipe loss, but I guess that is what it is. You do keep all of your equipment, your level progressions, and stuff like that, though. So, give, take. It's kind of what you'd expect to see in any other game that's New Game Plus. Obviously, you're going to lose your quest items and stuff like that. But yeah, and like I said, the two main things are the New Game Plus, and then they've added transmogs. I won't be messing with transmog. I'll look at it, but I don't think I'm going to be messing with it. And it seems like they did this in a logical way, where it's not just the fact that they've added transmogs, it's like restricted transmogging. So I think only cloth can be transmogged with cloth, plate can only be transmogged with plate, so on and so forth. I don't know how they made those decisions on some things, because medium armor seems kind of ambiguous at times. But that is now in the game. Yes, new weapons, new armor, new trinkets, so on and so forth. Oh, I'm on the wrong character. I forgot I jumped on this character, kind of dick around with summoning a little bit. Let me go over to the character that we should be on. Oh, and they've added new recipes. I think one of the quest chains, I want to say the Stone Wardens, now give a recipe for an armor set. If you've already done their quest, you can go to them now and get that recipe after the fact to learn this new armor set. And they've even changed some of the old crafting books to offer a little bit more. And in the event that you've already sold the book that they've changed, they've added these books to vendors. So if you want to go check some of the vendors around each of the zones, they should have any books that were edited as far as crafting goes, which I kind of need to go do, but I'm going to actually start off. Oh, and they fixed tracking for a lot of quests. That was the thing I was going to say. The first thing I want to do is kind of look at the tracking. I have a handful of quests that I don't know what I'm supposed to do with. I was wondering if they possibly like made tracking for them. Okay, they did. Oh, that's Divide We Fall. Hold on. I didn't actually track the quest. That was my bad. There we go. I'm just curious if there's like tracking for everything, or if there's still some that's like you need to figure it out, which is fine. I'm just wondering if any of these, because it does say I should find someone, so I wouldn't expect that there's like he's over this way, but I thought I'd check, you know. It looks like I do have something about the long defeat in the back. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to go talk to One Eye. But we will go back to the Arizones because I am going to talk to the main vendors in each of the towns just to make sure I don't have anything going on there. Okay, that guy's in this town. And that's the last one I have. Yeah. And there's a bunch of new dialogue options, obviously, because they did fix a lot of the quests, but there were some events where it's like, oh, these dialogue choices made sense. It wouldn't have ended in the way that it did, but we're adding new dialogue and new kind of pathing in these quests to compensate for people who did take those options, to where you can still tie it into the story and finish the game, because there were some game-breaking issues that were kind of coded in based on player choices, especially in Act 3. They went back and did a lot of fixing of maps too. It sounded like they went through anywhere that was touching water and tried to make sure that all of that looked right. There was a bunch of like fleshing out little water areas, especially with rocks. A lot of weird rocks. Probably some of my problems, honestly, is kind of the parkour in this game. Rocks especially had like a weird wall on them where it's like it didn't feel like the texture was matching the bone of the rock. I'm trying to cage, wire mesh. Thank you. The wire mesh for the model. And it sounds like they did go back and kind of fix a lot of those.
Hello there.
All right. Do you offer any books for crafting? I have the knight set. I don't know what this little shield is. Does that mean it has a crafting stuff in it? I guess they added this icon just in case. Okay, cool. Because I don't think there was an icon before. It definitely wasn't a little shield there. In the event that there was a book that gave a recipe, but it looks like they kind of put a marker on the book so it would be a little more obvious. So, transmogging's down here. It does cost to transmog, and it should show any skins you have available. Yeah, so any skin I've unlocked, whether I still have the weapon or not, I still have the ability to transmog it. I think it's only blue items. You can't transmog grays. That said, it does cost something to do this, unless you're doing this in your own personal home. So if you bought a house, there is no cost here, which kinda makes buying the house that much better, right? I still haven't bought a house. I could at this point. I have the money now, but I've never like gone around and actually done that. So I am curious though. Like, what do I have access for on my helmets? It's all helmets. Oh, it's actually grays too. That's interesting. So maybe I was wrong. I think you have access to anything that's in your vault. Because I do have this in my vault. So I guess you do have access to gray items if you kept them. Well, I'm glad I kept that for like no apparent reason. But this does let me use like, you know, some other skins finally. I am happy about that. I've been kind of forced into using the armor I'm using based on my build. And I need to check that too. Because they did remove a lot of the crit from armor. So I need to go through and make sure that I'm not wearing something that doesn't do anything or doesn't do the same thing, just to make sure it's still part of like the build I'm wanting to do. Man, I get to go through and have like fashion souls now. Just because I'm stuck wearing something doesn't mean I'm stuck looking like something. Oh, I do like the way that looks. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I don't think it's necessary, but it's a good quality of life thing, right? Obviously, if you're doing a build, you're going to be looking a certain way. And a lot of people do really enjoy that they can go in and change what their character looks like without having to sacrifice what their build is. Or feel like they're forced into a certain look just because their build obviously dictates that. Like, my boots, for example. Fucking hate these boots. I can go in now and re-transmog them into whatever the hell I want. Which is nice, you know? Capes. I think this is the big one, though. Like, the back items are so expressive that being able to, like, dick around with your back items is pretty nice. But I'm not going to do that at the moment. I do need to check my armor, though. So I did have armor that gave me crit chance. So let me go through my armor real quick. Melee damage and weak spot damage. That's the same. I'm sorry, I'm trying to go through my memory of what these things did. So actually, this cape still has crit chance on it. They didn't remove it from this item. This still has crit chance on it. Obviously, it was only crit chance. So I'm kind of surprised that the numbers didn't change, I don't think. Now, that said, a lot of the high end, I think mostly in upgrades, changed a lot. So this won't progress the same way it used to. On the items, they did leave the crit chance on. They did announce that the way they did the progressions of upgrades, crit chance wasn't going to progress as heavily. Honestly, like I said, I'm already at max crit, and I haven't upgraded anything ever. Refining, increased damage, encumbrance level limit, melee damage, critical hits restore stamina, melee damage, when you have full health, deal more damage. So none of my armor's actually changed. So I'm not sure which ones because they said they reduced or removed crit chance on some things, not all of them. And I'm not sure what they've removed it from. I don't know if it was just the weapons they might have removed it from. But even this has increased crit chance by another 25%. So maybe I misread it and they only removed it from upgrades or being upgraded by as much. But I did see that like one of the major reworks they did for balancing was crit chance, because obviously you can well exceed it very easily. All right. I'm going to check the kitchen, and then I'm going to check the alchemy. And maybe even... Oh, there we go. Maybe even the priest. Just to... Geez, that's a little slow. I'm just going to go through and buy every alchemy... or every crafting book. It's slightly a waste of money. But, you know. At least I'll make sure that I've read everything I'm supposed to. I wonder if I can talk to you now. Nope. I basically told that guy to fuck off, but now he just stands around smoking his pipe and complaining about his tooth randomly. Oh, and there is a recipe. I don't know who sells it or where it comes from. But there's an origin potion recipe now. So there is the ability to make your own. You're not just stuck to having to buy them from vendors. Two other things. They've added a bunch of summons to the game. And one of the summons is your cute little pet, which apparently they've done a lot of rework on. There should be new tricks. Feeding time. Okay, so this is what it is. You feeding him things actually changes the way he looks. Let our enemies frighten your might. Give him a Frostgrot mucus. So you can feed him a bunch of things. Apparently two of these options. One makes him a summonable combatant, and the other one makes him a mount. I don't know which does that. I don't know if I can tell. Time to patch us up, little one. Your favorite. Show me how far you can be. Let our enemies frighten be your might. Go on, show them your real war face. Ready to ride, my majestic little beast is probably the one that turns him into a mount. I'm going to go get a mandrake real quick and feed it to him and see if he is a mount. Kind of curious about how that works. Is he just going to be like a weird giant lizard thing? Am I going to shrink? Will I just shrink down to his size and just ride him like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids style? Let's see. Oh! Slipped my mind. The absolute biggest feature. Sort alphabetically. One of my biggest complaints about the inventory was not being able to sort alphabetically. They fixed it. Game 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You can sort by alphabet. Perfect game. Anywho, Mandrake. I can now find things so much easier now. I think it was just one. I'm going to grab 5 in case I was horribly wrong on that number. My God. I don't know why it took them so long to come out with it. Oh, that's so much better. Look at all these burning embers I didn't know I had because they're all over the place. Oh, man. I need to sell so many burning embers. Ugh. I don't need more intuitive any spell. If I want to, like, dual wield a spell... actually, I don't need to take this out. I can sell from my cash. I just need to put that back in there, and I'll just sell for my cash later. That's glorious, though. I can tell I can actually see my duplicates. That's so good. Because even if you sorted by weight or sorted by whatever else, they wouldn't necessarily put two things next to each other if something was, like, in the same class as it. So there'd be, like... It would have this helmet, and it would have this one, this one, this one, this one, and then this helmet would be down there. It was so awkward trying to figure out if I had duplicates. Oh God, I'm so glad. This is like the biggest thing to me. I don't care if they fixed like the quest in Act 3. This drove me insane. Because this just seems like a normal feature that should have been in the game. I'm so glad they've put it in. And I didn't even see this in the patch notes, but I'm seeing it right here. Move all crafting materials. No more flickering screen. 11 out of 10. I didn't think it could get any better. 11 out of 10. Clearly, they went above and beyond. Okay, we got our Mandrake. Let's go check out our little buddy. See what we can do here. Feeding time. Give him Mandrake. I'm making a guess that this is the mountain it's based on. Oh my God, you look like a weird mutated Chinese dragon. And it is glorious. This is absolutely amazing. Can I still pet you? No. Well, I got weird creepy mount. Who doesn't want weird creepy mount? Look at this thing. Can I still summon him? Hold on. Can I still summon him? Ah, damn it. It removes the summon option. But, well, I guess... Hold on. I guess you still have this, regardless. Anywho, I need to check. Is it timed? Oh, it's limited. So can I summon him now? So can you summon him and then feed him a Mandrake? I don't see the summon at all anymore. Is it because he's too close? Oh, duh. It has to be a player-placed bonfire. That's why. You have to place a bonfire to summon him. Completely forgot about that. I do want to see what this looks like, though. So that's that mucus. I have ruined him. I'm so sorry, little guy. Although he looks kind of cool, actually. I like the pattern on his creepy little dead eyes are disturbing, but... Wait, if you give him a mandrake now, does he keep this pattern? Can you stack things? Go! No, darn. That would have been really cool. That would have been really cool. Hello, sir. Do you have things I can buy from you?
Certainly.
Specifically, crafting? Wait. Why'd that book have a shield on it, but it didn't have... It has a little shield icon, which I thought they were using for crafted items, which apparently is not the case. What is the little thing? What does that mean? I thought it was a little shield for crafting, but it's clearly not. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that icon is. Conundrums. So many conundrums. Oh, she's actually walking around sweeping and shit. Hello. Oh, you don't sell any recipes. That's fine. But I can sell. I can sell all those damn duplicates from my stash now. Sort by... Oh, this works. I was going to say I passed it, but it doesn't matter. Okay. I can actually go through here now and eyeball where I have duplicates, which is phenomenal. So give me a second, because I definitely need to go through all of this, as I am absolutely sure I've been carrying a bunch of duplicate crap for some time now, and can actually do something about it at this point. Oh my god, especially in spells. So sell one of those. I don't know if there's a reason for me to have two of these, ever. Right? We're selling one. Oh yeah, summon, 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 summon. I don't know if it's really there's a point in dual wielding the summons. I'll keep two of everything. I'll just keep two of everything. I don't really think there's a point in having multiple summons in each hand. It's not going to increase the number of summons you can summon. I mean, that's capped, right? But whatever, we'll hold on to it just so it's, you know, unison with all the other spells in my vault. There's just two of everything. It makes it easier. Don't have to think. Oh my god. So many burning embers. So many burning embers. I gotta be careful because it's gonna jump. Oh, it didn't jump my page. Oh, that's nice. Used to, if there was like nothing down here, it'd pop up your bar and you'd accidentally sell something you didn't mean to. Looks like they kind of fixed that as well. Lot of quality of life updates in this. Like, so much quality of life that was desperately needed has been breathed into this game. Oh, man. Like, I've just been hoarding shit that I really didn't need to. Anything else? Assassin's gloves. So I definitely need to go through and start leveling my crafting, because if I have the option to look like whatever I want, I really need to go through and craft everything, even if I'm not going to use it, just because it gives me the option of that transmog, right? The rules are completely changed when it's like, but transmog? You never know when those horrible stat boots might just be worth having for, you know, the pretty feats. I have two of these? How did I put two of those? Flaming cloak, cloak retribution, camouflage. The rest of these should be different. Is there any way I have multiple rings of the same thing? I do, but I guess I can wear two rings. So I want to keep two of each ring, because technically I could have one on each finger. Or on each side. There's two rings. You can wear two rings. However, that said... Okay, these are destroyed, so I might as well hold on to the duplicates. I don't need 2 necklaces. You can only wear 1. And... Is there a reason in having the lower levels of these? I don't think so. These still don't have a description at the moment. Got a bunch of those. Blah, blah, blah. Keep all that. Crafting materials, we're going to keep all of them. The books I'm trying to collect for the achievement. And why is there a tiny glass bottle in here? How did these even get in here? Why do I... Oh! These used to be in crafting. They moved them out because they were actually used. That's good. Because used to, you'd pick up those like little glass bottles from shelves and it would say it was a crafting material and it like went into the crafting tab. They've removed them because you never actually used them. I think the idea was when you made potions, you were supposed to have bottles, and they like changed that, but never removed the bottles from the crafting list. It looks like they did go in and take those out because they weren't used. I'm surprised the broken item's still in here. I'm not sure what you can use that for. Mic sounds better if you mess with it. Yes. I messed with it in Sorry, not Discord. Misspoke. I messed with it in OBS, my recording system. So unfortunately, when I'm talking in Discord with you guys, it's going to sound the same. But I did a lot of tweaking with my audio yesterday to make sure it was going to sound good for today. Basically, everything's a little bit quieter to compensate, but it should all be about even. Well, I did that back, not even, but it should be all relative to each other. Obviously, I want my voice to be louder in the game, so on and so forth. Sound effects lower than that, background music lower than that. Hello, cat. Thank you for sitting on my arm. That was helpful. There is one more vendor here, but I don't think he sells any patterns, so I'm not going to worry about going to talk to him. How are you doing today, Luke? I didn't even ask. I'm so sorry. Oh, there is a vendor up here, though. Right? Yes? Maybe? Don't look at me. I don't know, Cat. I'm going to guess there's a vendor up here. Cat's staring at me waiting for me to make up a decision. Cat doesn't like loading screens. She wants to see the new places. They're fancy. Alright. Oh, I didn't check. Is there a quest marker out here at all? No. Okay, good enough. I feel like somebody here was a... a vendor. I don't remember who the hell it was. There he is. Aha! Take that. I don't think anybody else here sold anything. I do want to see if One Eye's up here. Or actually, we'll talk to her real quick. And then I'll go see if One Eye's actually up here.
Up. You must It's strange. I've spent most of my life barely seeing anybody who was an evoker, and I definitely haven't met many people willing to come up and chatter endlessly at me.
And I'll duck because I turned into a bird for a while. Funny jokes. Hey, Garen, how are you doing today? How are you feeling about the microphone?
For sure.
Also, we want to see the fancy new places. We'll get there. We'll get to the fancy new places. I think there's like 3 new dungeons and a handful of new quests, but most of them are in Act 3. I went back to the previous acts because they changed up the crafting books. And if they did change a crafting book, they're in old vendors. So I'm going back to check the vendors to make sure there's a crafting book I haven't gotten. Especially with the new transmog system they added too. Might as well craft all this stuff. I can look at anything I want now. And how are you doing today, Garen? I'm doing great. Well, really, really bad day at work. Doesn't matter now. I'm at home playing video games. I had a burrito for dinner, played with the cat, playing video games. Video game has fancy new update. I don't know if you saw it, Garen. They fixed my biggest gripe. My biggest gripe about this game. Are you ready? Prepare yourself. Prepare your butt cheeks. Hold on to them. First thing. Alphabetical sorting. Holy shit. Second thing. Move all materials. Crazy. I was saying earlier, 11 out of 10 game. Like, the game is perfect. They've perfected the game. Your official ally with the Horns of the South now has a feel. Can you tell me more about the Volker? I actually met Vrel.
Love? Where? How is she?
Dead? Oh, wait, never mind. Not the same person.
Oh, she does. Does she seem happy?
She seems content.
That's good. I'd rather she stayed with me, but if leaving the tribe only made her...
That's weird. It cut out. I didn't click anything. Have you decided? Why have you decided?
Because he has a goal that's worth fighting for. I'm not here to seek an honourable death. I want a better life. Stare at...
Alright. Let me go see if One Eye's actually up here and if he has any dialogue options. And then we'll go to Act 2. I want to check the vendors in Act 2 real fast. And then we'll move back to Act 3 and I'll see if I can find those new quests and we'll start checking out some of the new dungeons and hopefully find some of the new equipment and what have you. I'm happy. A lot of this was quality of life stuff that was almost a staple in modern games, which I don't think all staples in modern games are necessary by any means. I think games like Dark Souls definitely kind of made people reconsider what was really needed in a game. But this game was definitely missing some things. It was just like, but why? Especially with them going back and kind of fixing Act 3, which was needed to make the game properly playable. Alright, so I don't know where One Eye actually ends up. I don't think I saw him in the Horns of the South. I don't know where else he would be. I do know he disappears a lot whenever you're kind of doing these missions. I don't think they wanted you accidentally killing him or something. Because it seems like he just kind of poofed out of existence anytime you weren't, like, talking to him for, like, a kind of stasis quest dialogue. Alright. Usually it won't show me map markers until you're actually in the area, so we're going to travel first. Is the game coming through okay for you guys? Like I said, I tried to record sections where I had the game playing, had me talking, had the background music playing to make sure that levels were okay. Like, does the game need to be boosted any? Do I need to be brought down? Do I need to be brought up? Does the game need to be a little more quiet?
Company.
Good day.
I just want to make sure everything sounds good to you. Okay, well, at least you are fine. So I can buy this armor now and just be like, yeah, I'm going to have this just for transmogs.
Yup.
Fun times we live in. Fun, dude. I'm not going to lie. If this is, I'm buying just the coat. Purely for the transmog possibility. Who doesn't want a giant trench coat? If it's like obnoxiously blue, it's not going to be that great. But if it's not obnoxiously blue, I mean, why not, right? Oh, we gotta check this out. What does this thing actually look like? It's okay. It's not bad. It's got a little collar. I don't like the tear that much. It makes it look like this was a robe that someone's like, but what if the robe was a trench coat? That said, it's not bad looking. It kind of matches my gloves, actually. Where are my gloves? Dual Knight and Druid Bane. It doesn't really match the rest of the stuff I'm wearing, especially not my boots. My boots don't match anything. But, hey, it's an option for my transmogs now, so why not? Drop that off. Is there another vendor in this town? I'm trying to think. Is there another vendor on this map? Is there anywhere else you can sell shit? I don't think there's a vendor here. Just a quest giver. I don't think there's another vendor that I can remember. I don't think anybody here sold anything. I don't... Oh, shit. There's totally a fucking icon on the map for vendors. Oh, but if they're in a house, that doesn't help you any. Well, at the very least, there's not a vendor on the overworld. Nor am I seeing any quests. I don't understand why the long defeat keeps telling me to go to Act 1. What's the long defeat say? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it keeps trying to get me to go to Act 1 for that. I wonder if there's like some like hidden objective that's like, oh, if you actually go talk to so-and-so back in Act 1, they give you like a little tidbit hint. Which is actually why I was looking for One Eye, but I couldn't find him. Alright, so we're going to go back to the first town. Oh, yeah, it helps if I'm actually clicked on the fucking teleporting thing. And we'll go to first town. Because I think this thing tribe has one or two of the quests that are new. Which will probably take us to one of the new dungeons as well. I think there's 3 or 4 new caves in Act 3. I think they all have something to do with the quest. I think. Possibly. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know any to talk to here, though. Definitely not you, apparently. Maybe Angry Chick? Where's Angry Chick at? I don't think they added NPCs. I think it's just talking to people. There's just some more quests around and about. Was there anybody over here? No, it's just the Stone Rider. Yeah. Hello, can I talk to you? Nope.
Memory fade.
Memory fades. Stones forever. Ah! So there's new dialogue here, though.
So you already know what happened. I fought. We all did. You know what's the worst part? Some of those lunatics who summoned the Stagfather are still alive. I'd snap their necks with my bare hands if I could. Barlam forbade it. He doesn't want to risk losing the few hunters we've got left. As if Glairna's loons could do anything to me. But you're not one of the tribe.
True, they don't. Continue.
They're in the woods. West of here. Not get rid of them.
They're dangerous people.
Avenge the swine, and you'll have our gratitude.
This is your problem. After I just said I would do it, nah, it's your problem. I changed my mind. I'm not a killer for hire. I'll do it. You deserve your revenge. How about I'll do it, but I want payment? I am a killer for hire. I'm totally a killer for hire, but I'm for hire. The key word here is hire.
Glad you see it that way.
All right.
You'd best be.
Well, hold on. Let me see if she has anything else important. Tell me more about the village. What do you think about so-and-so? Do you think anything, do you do anything besides assaulting us? This place seems like a hard place to live. None of that sounds important. So we got one quest. I do like that this microphone has a touch sensor on the mute button. So it's not actually a button. It just has touch recognition on it. So it doesn't have an audible click like my old microphone did. Which is kind of nice. Now you don't know when I'm muting myself. Which means you also can't tell me if I muted myself.
Me.
Who else would have a quest here? Who else would be like, bah, people? Ah, the kid maybe. The kid and the priestess. And probably some people in houses that I totally forgot there was people in houses. Houses, right? You don't expect to find people in them. That's just weird.
You're not hurt, are you?
Aha!
You're willing to help us even further.
Yeah? As long as there's a reward. Thank you.
All right. The corruption that struck my tree, it spread further. The forest weeps blood, but it turns out that even monsters have their use.
Okay.
Plenty, it turns out. I found a recipe for a poultice in one of Glierna's books. It would help the wounded greatly.
Oh.
But
I was
it
wondering
needs
if this is where
resin
you got
produced
the
by
potion,
fresh
the
trees.
origin potion
If
recipe.
you bring some to me, I should get back.
He's not a vendor, right?
I
No.
hope the
There should be vendors in this town, though. Do-do-do. We'll go talk to the High Priestess now, and then we'll come back around to the housing. I probably need to sleep if it's nighttime, because obviously people are going to go to bed. Then we won't have a chance to talk to them, because you can't wake people up, which is fair. That's just rude. It's just rude to wake people up who are sleeping. Can't complain too much about that. The cat is knocked out hard. Oh. Hello, High Priestess. Words of wisdom, quest of biddings.
Walk the
Nope, nothing. What about you, sir? You're still alive, right? You're... His eyebrows are moving. He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it. He's just chained to a stone slab. He's fine. Totally fine. Natural. Totally natural. Totally fine. I wonder if they change... What is my current crit rate? I think I should be at 95 is what it was prior to the patch. I clicked on the wrong thing. Abilities? Ah, here we are. Melee crit chance, 70%. Okay, so they definitely dropped it in my skills because my armor looks the same. So it has to be... dumb. It had to be my abilities that they dropped it in then. Where were all those? One's probably in perception. So, oh, that's down to 6%. Interesting, I don't have any points. So they dropped that. And they dropped that a little bit. That's a big one. Oh, they also capped armor. Armor cannot go above 95% now or something. So it's impossible to be invincible. Again, balancing. Obviously, if you can't take damage in it, physical damage in a game, you're probably going to steamroll through a lot of content. I didn't read anything about shield, magic armor. I don't know how broken that stat was, or if you can get like insane numbers like 100% or what have you. So I'm not sure if that one was even touched, but armor was capped at 95. This is the guy who's outside crying. I don't think there's anybody in this house. There's a handful of houses that I'm like forgetting where the hell they are, but it should have like the smith for this town. Which is who I'm really looking for, because I want to know if he has a book. And we'll go in here. We didn't go in here earlier. We'll go in here now. And is there a person to talk to? Oh, this is him. Okay.
A stranger. I just have... That's right, all crafted by my own hands. Everyone in the tribe had to know how to stitch leather. I've got more goods than there are people left in this village. And who knows what Barlam will decide after all this Stagfather mess we're in. And I
Probably
must
more
admit,
weapons.
I'm also... Years have...
Thank you, kitty cat. Known as Fierce Hunter Cat. Stop. No. No. Scratch my
anymore.
screen, you
It's been years
psychopath.
since I last went hunting. Not that I don't want to, when you've spent as much time in the wilderness as I have. But I just can't do it anymore. That I am. I could still outrun a deer if I had to, but it's not about my age. Has anyone ever told you about the hunger?
Yeah, it happens about 3 times a day. And burritos satisfy it.
That's right. It's not an empty stomach.
Oh.
It's more like... It's what happens to Sven hunters who spend too much time in the local woods. Not
The
much,
weirdness.
just a little trace. They turn violent, start attacking their own. That's when they're cast out into the woods. Aye, and it's not unfounded. I did. He was 2 years older than me. He could pick up a trail even if it was buried under 3 feet of snow. No, nobody knew what was happening except us. He never came back from the next one. He didn't want to force the tribe to hunt him. Didn't want to force me to hunt him.
Just disappeared one day. If you can give him a good death, I could help.
I doubt you'd be able to find my brother after all. It's kept in the barrow of the Horned Shadow. By wearing it.
Was that supposed to be my
The
character?
leader
Was
of
that
the hunt
dialogue
is
line supposed to be from
in the
me? I do want a mask.
You can try, but no one's been in there for years. So stay vigilant, and thank you for doing this for me.
Alright. Oh, he just has arrows.
As you can see...
Just a bunch of arrows. But I think we found the last quest here. I think I saw there was only 3 quests added to this town. So I'm going to go around and talk to the other vendors here. Just make sure there's not a crafting book I need to grab from them.
If you're here to talk, be
Nope.
careful.
Nothing from her. And then the cook and the alchemist should be here. If I remember correctly. Hello? Is she already in bed? Cat? Stop scratching my screen. Ugh. She's trying to do that thing where they, you know, stretch and kind of extend their claws as they stretch. It's like, no. Not on the monitor. Oh, there you are. Hello, ma'am.
What do you need?
Patterns, recipes, books. You got none of these things. Disappointment. Come on, let me leave. Is this game not exciting enough for you? She really liked watching Core Keeper. I think it was all the pixels. She liked watching the large pixels float around. This game's too refined for her. She likes the mouse. She loves the mouse. But the rest of the game's too refined for her. She has a very specific taste in video game graphics. Alright, so that should be everybody in this town, if I remember correctly, that I need to talk to. I do need to read these books I've been buying. Let me go through and read all those real quick. That marker must be I haven't read them yet. Okay, because they're going around as I... Okay, that's what the marker is. It's a new book. Got it. Alright, that's what that is then. Alright, cool. We figured out what that was. That was confusing and concerning to me. I still wish this was in consumables, but I'm not going to argue too much about that one. They fixed a lot of other important things. We'll give them a pass on that. Alright, let's take a quick rest. I don't know where there's a bonfire in this town. Or a campfire. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a bonfire. So we'll just make our own. We can call our pet, but we are just going to rest for the night. Okay. So, there should be a handful of new quests out and about. Blood for Blood is in the village? I've already done it? Okay, apparently I've already killed the people she wanted me to go kill. The deed is done. Easy peasy.
Have you dealt with them? Shame I didn't get to see them die. Thanks. My tribe won't forget this. Break.
Easy enough. Especially when the quest is already done. Alright, let's go check out this location. Again, I would have liked fancy loot. I don't think she gave me anything. Maybe she did. Hold on. Midnight Wolf Spear. Normal attacks burn the target, while heavy attacks have a 25% chance to slow them. Interesting. I mean, it's pretty badass looking, let's be real. That's a pretty dope looking spear. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright. Where's our marker? Out this way. Let's go see what the fuck we're dealing with out here. I wonder if this is one of the new dungeons or if it's just someone out in the field. Dungeon. New dungeon. Okay. New fancy place. Let's see what's going on in here. Boss room or side path? Obviously, we're gonna go side path. Never not side path. Undead. Wait, have I been in here already? This place looks vaguely familiar. I have been here already. Never mind. I didn't have a quest to come in here at the time, though, so that is different. I'm just confused now. Have I been here? Have I not been here? Was it just dead bodies on the ground? It's more of the fact... Oh, hello. Alright. I should have max stacks. I'm curious what my... I do that every time. Curious what it is. So I do get my critical chance up to 95%. Which is still crazy. Nothing I want out of that. Alright, so this... I don't know if this is a new dungeon or not. I don't recognize it, but I thought I might have been already because stuff looked like it was already looted and there was a dead skeleton. But I'm not... There's no way I've been here if I haven't dug up this chest. I don't think I've been here. The already killed skeleton and the looted and all the empty boxes made me feel like I've been here, but I really don't recognize this place. So definitely new. This I've never seen. What is that? Oh, it's a weapon rack. Duh. It is interesting all these barrels and stuff are empty. I know, it's kind of my complaint was how many barrels and stuff had like a living shit ton of food. Have I been there? Hello? Well, you can mine your way out of here. I don't know what the point of this little back room is. There's nothing else to mine. Well, I guess let's mine out. Okay. Fun adventures, why not? Bunch of ore. So I think what they might have, at least in this new dungeon, I am kind of glad that not every box is just full of a living shit ton of food and that some of them are just empty. Alright, what is going on up here? Obviously, we're going to take all of this stuff because, oop, I clicked on the thing. What are you? The Hunger Frost. Do. Wait, why is my... Whoa. Why is my power a triangle now? Engraved ring. Blah, blah, blah. Stuff. So in the past... What is that? Arcane Aegis. In the past, your little power icon... Is there a way I can get that to pop back up? Was a circle. Why is mine suddenly a square? Was that something they changed with the update? Or did something else happen? Like, I guess I could see them being like, oh, it's kind of hard to tell when you're running out in a circle. And maybe a square is... Because a square might be a little bit more easy to see. I don't know. Like, I don't mean like the square circle themselves, but I mean the way it's filled with the liquid of your stat. Cohesion. That's just an area. So we got a handful of new items in there. What do they do? New sword. Kramer's S-Stock. Deal 50% increased damage during the night. This effect is doubled against enemies who cast magic. This sounds like a really good weapon against the pursuer. The guy who attacks you at night. Anchorman. I don't know what you want to call him. I don't know what his name is. But he only attacks you at night, so that's increased 50% damage. And he casts magic. He has projectiles. I'm assuming it's magic. So it's actually 100% increased damage. Which is kind of crazy. And it doesn't even say from this weapon. It's just 100% increased damage. Not this weapon does, right? Because criglets with this weapon deal additional damage. No, this is just more damage. That's crazy. Oh, wow. I almost just ran off a cliff. We're fine. We're good. Everything's good. Just feeling suicidal suddenly. What am I staring at? Oh, a bear. Oh, well. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. He tried to shoot me. I feel like my health bar looks different. I might be crazy on that one. I don't remember the health bar. I might be crazy on that one. That might be fine. I just feel like it looks slightly different, but I'm not sure how. More rugged, maybe? Does it look more rugged? I need to pull up an old video. I'll have to pull up an old video before this update to see what the hell that looked like. I'm more than positive my ability was a circle, though, not a square. But I don't know about the health bar. I can't tell if that's different or not. Where in the sweet... fuck are we doing out here? Hunting someone? I think we're hunting the hunters. Ow, fuck. They're bees. I was trying to figure out what the hell I was looking at. I just saw, like, the enemy marker and I couldn't figure out what the hell it was going to be. I think this is more bees. The bees. Yeah, it is. There we go. The hell is that? A flesh tree. Oh, this must be the thing I'm looking for. The corruption. I'm looking for the sweet corruption. Did I piss off the bear? Shit, of course I pissed off the bear. Why wouldn't I piss off the bear? Oh, shit. Come here, bear. There we go. Oh, God. Ow, that hurt. So bad. Grab. There's still more out here. Find resin from the trees. So there's more than one, which is concerning. Hello. Well, how much of in the circle are... Okay, so we have a long ways we can go this way. Let's just head out this way, then. There is little huts out here. Ah, there we are. Hanging out in the huts. This was kind of an unoccupied area previously, so they kind of gave it a little bit of a reason. Where did he get that club? Did he rip his own arm off? Where did he get... He does... Oh, no, he rips a branch off his back. Oh, God. Oh, I'm scared. I'm in a hut. I'm in a hut. I'm scared. He's standing in the door. Alright, we're fine. Everything's fine. That was almost traumatizing. But we can go back to town. We fulfilled our objectives. Huzzah. Hip hip. Yada yada. I don't think there's a way into the town from this side. I think the only option is to walk all the way around. Structurally smart. Good plan. Didn't help them when they got raided, but, you know, solid plan regardless. Easier to defend when there's only one access point. Alright, let's turn in these quests and move on to the next town. Double check it. And... so one's the kid at the top. And the other was the huntress chick? I think? Can't remember. Nothing new there. Hello, sir. I killed some trees.
To think the Stagfather worship has brought ruin to us. Leona taught me that there is balance in all things. Thank you, outsider.
Well, anything
They
could be
serve you
thrown into
well.
unbalance, obviously. Sketches. Although that was a very Celtic K or something, so it looked weird. I only saw it briefly. Where'd that go? I just saw a book called Sketches. I don't know where the hell it went. Was it a journal item? What the hell did I just get? What was the Sketches? Was it lore? Can you tell I do a lot of fishing? Can you tell I've done so much fishing in this game? I don't know what the hell that's for. New journal entry. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Okay. Alright, the other quest I'm pretty sure is behind me, obviously. Duh. What? Who in the hell? Oh, her. Okay. That was almost bad. Or him.
Welcome to what's...
Not who I was expecting, but whatever.
Yes? Did you find the mask of the Huntmaster?
Sure. Not quite, but I did kill a beast. I found something that might interest you. It had this ring.
Impossible. That's Falric's ring. I remember it well. I used to tease him about wasting half the bear's skeleton before he finally managed to make something that looked like a ring.
So he became the
How did you
beast, huh?
do it? How did you track my brother without the mask?
He was just there. No idea. We fought. He died. Back then, I didn't know it was him. You have your secrets and I have mine. Brilliant.
Are you sure it was Falric? Either way, thank you. I owe you for this. If you ever need anything, you've made this all...
I like how he says, if you ever need armor, let me know. But he doesn't sell armor. He doesn't even sell weapons. He sells ammunition. I guess, in a weird way, an arrow is a weapon, but not really by itself.
As you can see...
I mean, I can take some shit from him. Like, he has daggers here he doesn't sell, but I can just take them. No, in fact, that's a really fancy looking dagger. Is that a gem? No one saw that. What's that thing sell for? It looks like it has a gem encrusted in it. 50. It sells for shit. Whatever. It was the fanciest looking dagger on that table. Sells for crap. If you need armor without any R's, which is ammo. Clever. Clever. I guess you don't spell it armoire, huh? Get a little U in there at the end. Ruins your bit. If it does, right? Alright, let's check this other town. I think they only gave quests to 2 of the villages, but I'll go ahead and check this one just in case. Points available. I must have leveled. Dude, this is the village I feel like I fucked up the most. Came here with really good intentions, left feeling like I did some things very wrong. I pissed off everybody here. But in pissing them off, I got them to agree to meet at the moot, which in the place I feel like I helped the most, they didn't, which felt very backwards. And kind of disappointed me a little bit. Hello, sir. Open shop. At the very least, we can check all the vendors, right? Again, he doesn't have anything we need. But it's a good idea to check all the vendors regard. Oh, fuck. There's a vendor I forgot to check. There was another vendor. Damn it. The second town had a blacksmith down on the lower level. I totally forgot about that. No. I don't know who I would talk here for a quest. We'll go ahead and talk to everybody, obviously. Never know as a quest. Especially when they add a bunch. Nope, nothing else from you. Was anybody even in this house? Oh, her. No, no patterns here. Guess I could have sold the really crappy dagger. Right? Let's go up this way. Check these couple of houses. Oh, he's not staying outside anymore. Is he inside? This guy was guarding the door for like the longest time. But I guess after I finish this quest, he finally moves inside.
Yeah, what have I known at my poor?
Well, that was weird. That quest had like 2 options. And I did the first option originally. I guess it let you do the other option for reasons?
Looking for something you...
I wonder if that's actually how they fix it. I'm thinking about it. How's the third person camera since the patch? I tried 2-handed, but the third person was weird. I haven't really played third person in general, but from my understanding, what they really fixed in third person was your, like, the way your character moved. It wasn't so much the camera angle. Because the game wasn't designed for third person, right? The game was designed as a first person, and they added third person later on. If I remember correctly, your character was like crouched over in like a weird I'm ready position the entire time. It looks like they made his posture a lot more natural. But the camera angle itself feels the same. Now, the bow might have been the or any ranged magic might have been the big difference on where you're aiming. But like I said, I haven't played a lot in third person personally to know. There is still the weird thing whenever you switch stances, it automatically redraws your weapon, which I always thought was kind of weird. So that's still there. But your character doesn't look like a gremlin anymore when you're running around with third person on. Yeah, there's nothing here. Whoops. I don't think there's anybody else in this town that's still... Oh, there's the guy up top. He was a vendor, wasn't he? Damn it. Go talk to him real quick. I never finished. Do you think the patch makes the... Yes. Possibly. Maybe? So, there's been a bunch of quality of life updates I've been really waiting on. I'm glad they're in the game now. Oh, shit. There's a whole crafting table in here now. Sorry, that threw me off. So, they added alphabetical sorting in the inventory. They added move all crafting ingredients to stash or from stash. They've added a transmog system so you can transmog your armor. They've added New Game Plus. So there's a harder version of the game you go into with your equipment and obviously choose new dialogue options to get the other like equipment, weapon options that have been from other paths. So New Game Plus is now a thing. They fixed Act 3 massively. They fixed a lot of the dead-end quests. They looped them back in with new dialogue, new quest options. There's new quests in general in areas, mostly in Act 3. It sounds like they added about, if I remember the notes correctly, there's 6 new quests in Act 3, adding 3 new dungeons for these new quests. A lot of new dialogue options and some new like quest progression, dialogue pathing. So it sounds like there's a couple of new choices when you're going through quests that might change a little bit on how some things are handled. There's definitely some major fixes, mainly just the stabilization of Act 3. It sounds like for the most part you won't get completely locked in the game anymore, which is probably the most important thing, right? But I need to talk to this guy. They've added a bunch of new patterns as well. It sounds like the Stone Wardens have an armor set now that's a pattern that you learn at the end of their quest, that if you already finished your quest, you can go talk to them and get it from them.
Now that is exciting. You're the one.
Oh. In trying to fix some of these quests, it seems like they reset some quest dialogue, which has been a little odd, but I mean, it was them trying to fix some, like, if this was broken for somebody, here's the dialogue to restart where you were. So I understand why that happened. What is this? Storm Piercer. Shoots a lightning shock. Shoots a massive lightning shock, jumping between enemies. Just a nice chain lightning. Interesting. Oh, there's new equipment, new weapons, new trinkets, new armor. Some rebalancing. But there's some armor, weapons, and trinkets for whatever your build is. Whether it's ranged, magic, summoning, melee, hybrid. There's a couple of items for everybody. Alright, so there is nothing new here. I'm going to move back to the town we had just gotten to last time we played. We'll hop back into going through the houses one by one. And I'll have to obviously restart from the ground up since they did add an NPC into the very desolate area that was at the bottom of the area where it was like that living quarters area that I was commenting on. Like, it was weird. There's only like 2 NPCs, but 4 living quarters rooms. Seemed odd. Well, now there's NPCs there. What the hell is that? Thing on the doorstep. What? What? Hold on. Did it give me a quest I completed? Thing on the doorstep is a completed quest. That's interesting. I'm not going to worry about that. Anyway. We're going to go here. We'll come back to that if we want to. I think that might be letting me pick a different option in that quest. Fuck, we'll go back there and check. They're trying to get me to go through that door. Let me see if I can go through the door. Again, I think this was trying to pick up some quest lines if you got to a dead end. But we'll see if we can go back in there. I don't know, maybe we can pick a different option and then everybody will be happy and these guys will come to the moot. It's not cheating. The game just gave me a second chance. No, wait. These are people that were going to go to the moot. I don't need to change anything here. Never mind. Lies. Lies and slander. So, can we go in here? Interesting. I thought we gave the totem back. I actually can't do anything in here. Well, here's our Skyrim Dragon Word Wall. Can't do anything here. Oh, shit. How do we get out of here? Help? Help? Anyone? Help? Didn't think this went through. I shouldn't have came back in here. I knew this quest was done. I was kind of curious what would happen. Clearly mistakes were made. There's no way to leave this place. Because you get teleported out after killing the boss. And obviously the boss is dead. Interesting. Note to self. They fixed some things, broke some other ones in fixing them. That's how it goes, right? That's just normal coding. Anytime you fix something, you're going to break something else. That's just a rule of life. Alright. Never happened. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to have to live with that quest marker being there. Forevermore. Wait, is it still there? Yeah, it is. Okay. We are hitting night, but there should be a fire down here that we can sleep at. We'll go and sleep until daylight, and then move on to the next town. Okay. 40 perception. I mean, we're gonna keep... Weird. All of these said 70 when I started. Obviously, I added one, so there's now 71, but why is that one locked at 96%? I thought it was only showing 96% because I had my melee buff up, which is from consecutive hits that falls off after a set amount of time. Oh well. Oh no, I have too much crit. What will we do? Don't care about that. What was I doing? What the hell was I doing in this game? Oh, that might be needed at this point. I feel like I was leveling something else up. But I don't know what the fuck it was. That's probably pretty good. Oh. Okay, it was this. This was I was going through here, wasn't I? We'll do that. My weapons aren't very heavy, but more damage is more damage, right? Rest, yoink, sleep. And let's teleport. Okay. Whoosh. Ground up, we're gonna have to check this place again. That's fine. So supposedly there's an NPC in 2 of these rooms that will give us a quest. Hello? This one actually had a generic NPC in it. I thought. Nope, this one's just empty. That's fine. It's daytime. They're out walking around shopping. Totally normal. I mean, honestly, that's fair. Having just areas where people would sleep, even if they're not always in there, is obviously how any village would be, right? Oh, you're new.
You've come across the Ulfra at an interesting time. Things are stirring. Now, tell me.
I have a feeling these are interesting times everywhere.
I do not doubt that. But most people don't have an undead half-giant as their leader.
True.
It's all about Thrygve, the chieftain isn't it exactly everyone's favourite? Some say that it's a disgrace we ever let someone like him become the leader. That the Stone Wardens are speaking up too.
So do all Ulfrites share the same feelings about the tribe situation? What about the Stone Wardens traditions that forbade?
The truth is, we didn't speak openly about it amongst ourselves. I didn't know if it's shame or helplessness. But ever since Thrygve became the Giant's chosen, strength has always been what mattered most among the Ulfra. If someone stronger came along, then that one deserved to lead the tribe. Now,
Might makes right.
Thrygve is the strongest. I didn't care how he did it.
Right?
We, the Stone Wardens, can no longer visit our kin bound in the stone sleep.
The hell
And
is the
if you
stone
met
sleep?
any Dalriata
Is that just
before,
dead? Is that the
you
statues
should
around the
already
area?
know that honoring our ancestors is damn important. Whether it's the mad folk from Volker or the ones from Tainted.
Why can't you visit those in the stone sleep? As a stone warrior, you don't mind that Thera forbade you from visiting your kin?
Thrygve decreed it so. We're no
that's it.
longer allowed to honor anything by drawing close to the giants, and so he expects the same treatment they received. I didn't know. Of course, I have someone resting in the stone sleep, but the chieftain's word stands above all. After all, he holds the authority to challenge traditions.
Damn, that's some strong beliefs in your system. You're a stone warrior. Was that always what you wanted to be? Do you remember your mother? What do you think if he takes
I
their
hope
place?
that if the old ways are broke, but it is the custom of the Dalriata, that a chieftain may be overthrown, even if the one you're facing did not gain his strength by rightful means.
What if I
Stone Sleep
defeated
took
him?
her early
What if I
and
challenged him
fast.
to an honorable duel? Would I
Some
become leader?
wait until their bones are brittle. I was still a pup when she went away to find her place, but I remember her well enough to guess what she'd say. So, I stay here. What? I think you didn't hear me the first time, strange. It's forbidden.
For you.
Thrygve made it law. No offerings and no quiet songs by the stones.
I'm not part of your tribe.
I respect my chief.
Exactly. I don't have Dorita blood. I can go pay respects. Nor is he my chieftain. I'll do it. Right? He's not my chieftain. I don't live here. I can just go honor somebody.
You serious? Didn't expect a stranger to offer help. Here. I've marked on your map where Brynja rests. And take this. It's a trinket I forged some time ago. Watch yourself on the roads.
Alright. Quest 1. God, she has a big ass fucking house. She may not live here by herself either. I'm not sure how much of a commons room this is, right? So I think there's one more NPC down here somewhere. That we'll definitely need to find. I was about to say, I feel like they removed NPCs, but they might be walking around town. Like I said, it is daytime. There we are.
Stranger among
Missed him
the
when I came in.
Oathir. Good. Aye. And hopefully one
You know
with some
what?
common sense.
I feel like these were the two NPCs that
That's
were
something
always
this
here,
tribe
but they
has
didn't
been
have names,
sorely
and now they
lacking
have
of late.
names.
The Ulfrites were known for keeping their feet on the ground, but now even they've fallen to the madness of the giants. I come from a tribe that would rather drift through life half asleep. They stumble around denying reality while the world rots. I've never believed in empty words or blind devotion. Neither did the Ulfrites. Giants used to live in the Forlorn Swords. If they were, Thrygve became but a shadow of one.
People worship power. There's nothing we can do about it. Kill the power. Become the power.
Aye. I see we are of the same mind. When I left the Toyd, I wandered the Forlorn Sword, searching for knowledge about the giant's power. Then, I got tied up with the Ulfir. Perhaps you could. The Gunvalder and the Orata. I may not be superstitious. If you could bring me the records about their giants,
Alright.
then I suppose fate put me on your path. Thank you, outsider. We've said enough for now.
Alright. So I'm going to continue talking to the people in town. We'll talk to everybody, and then we'll head out and start doing some of the quests. I mean, there's a chest here begging to be opened, right? None to see here. Oh my god, there's another one. They're everywhere. There's fucking chests everywhere. What happened to our offerings today? Oh, I don't know. What offerings? I didn't see any offerings.
So tell me.
Nah, he's got nothing else to say. Hello, ma'am.
It's been quiet without you. We'll talk again.
I want to say there was a blacksmith up here. And then their leader's a blacksmith, but I don't remember if he's a vendor. I can't quite recall that one. But at the very least, there is this guy. Wherever in the fuck this guy is. I know he said he used, like, the main forge, so maybe he's in the main building and isn't actually in his house right now. That's probably what it is, right? Or he's dead. Or he's just dead. They did say they fixed a lot of the AI, pathing, logic, how they acted. So I think more people are kind of walking around and having a kind of a daily life instead of just being static. He might be one of the ones that actually kind of moves between, because he talked about working in the main forges, but he was at his house working. So they might have made it to where he just kind of like actually goes out and, you know, actively works in the other forge. I'm also having a hard time finding NPCs in general. Although I can't remember if there was anybody in the house to begin with, so that may not be different. Nope, can't get in there. Well, I guess we are about to get to the main forge, so I guess we'll see if he's here or not. Oh, he is in here. Okay. So they actually have him path in here now and work alongside the other guy.
It's you. Do you need something?
Right. I shouldn't have used that mucus. I needed those.
I guarantee my armor will protect you.
Does he actually sell armor? No. They never do. Ugh. Alright. Hello, sir. Nothing from him either. We'll definitely have to kill some Snells whenever we see them. God, it's still so dark in these little rooms, though. I don't think anyone else is in here. No. Alright. Continue on up. Talk to everybody in the town. Go outside. Kill the things. Come back. Turn in the quest. Check. Complete. That's the plan, anyway. Alright. I have never been in this house. So regardless, this is going to be new to me. Hello, sir. I see this is some sort of shrine for worships here. Don't mind me. I'm just going to go down here and check out your other shrines. Your personal shrines, if you were. Nothing exciting going on here. Nothing to steal. I mean, nothing to look at. Stealing's bad. Wouldn't steal your fancy religious artifacts or anything. Especially if they held power. That would be wrong. Unless he gave them to me.
A stranger among the Ulfir. I don't yet know how to read this omen. Though I'm not sure anything worse than 3.
Holy crap, this guy's voice is boring.
I don't know if I should speak about our fall with a stranger, but for some reason, Thrigver has taken hold of the power of the giants. Man was not meant to meddle with what lies beyond his fate.
And yet he did.
My name is Erland. Folk would sooner put their faith in steel than in me.
Well, you are a tribe of power worshippers. So, yes?
Because that's what it is. When a man trades his soul for strength, I had a vision of what would await our tribe if nothing changes. The first omen has already come.
The Red Eye.
The Red Eye. Have you ever heard of the Beholders, outsider?
Wait, like
They were
D&D
beings
beholders?
that dwelt deep in the dark beneath the earth. The Four Dwellers made them a promise to lead them out of that darkness. They promised the Beholders they would see the light. So the creatures followed that false light. They put their faith into something beyond their... I believe Thrigve.
You're talking rubbish, old man. And?
I saw the red eye of a beholder. If nobody stops them, the...
Well, shit, I kind of want to see a beholder.
Is that so? I saw the red eye on the slopes. I think that's where you should begin your search. After they were infected with the weirdness, I once read some old Del Rida records. A terrible fate awaits those who've had any dealings with the giants. The Gunvalder believed that their giants, the Thoids, gave their faith to a giantess. Yes.
My God, your voice was painful. All right. So, beholders. What does that mean in this game? What are we talking about? Are we talking about giant head with one eyeball, a gaping maw, and a shit ton of little tentacles with more eyeballs on it? Or are we talking something that just beholds? I mean, that is what the word is, right? Alright, keep moving up. I think there's only one building left at this point. The big building. I don't know where their giant lord is either. Is he in here? Is there just going to be a giant laying in here because he can't get out? Does he just have the strength of a giant and he's not giant sized? Like, what are we talking here? Well, that might be their leader. If I just go and challenge him to an honorable duel now, does that just solve this whole thing?
I'd offer you my hand, stranger. But with the stone sleep taking me away, I reckon that's not the best idea. Still, I'm glad to see a new face before I leave this world behind. My name is No Leg. No. I'm just fine with how things are. Well, I am a stone warden. We give ourselves to the ore. Stone our forebears carved through for ages. We become yet another monument to the Forlorn Sword.
So you're telling me that all those statues weren't made? They're literally people?
When the time draws near, one makes the journey to a place where they wish to fall asleep. And finally, when their body can no longer move or feed itself, their kin tend to them, feeding them, offering water, leaving gifts. It's a deeply personal thing. I've known stone wardens who felt the first signs of the stone sleep at dawn, and by the next dusk, they were already searching for the place they'd turned to stone. And I've known others, but it took years. I don't count the days anymore.
Interesting.
You tell me. I don't know what it is exactly. They say the stone sleep makes folk more. Seems you carry one of those in you. It depends on who you ask. Me, I feel no pain. But not all see it the same way. And she's been arguing with Darvan for weeks now. One of the finest stone wardens. I had a habit of diving head first into any hole he spotted underground. Fusca doesn't agree with our tradition, but the poor girl doesn't understand that being called to the stone is the highest honor for a stone warden. Darvan is the leader of the stone wardens, and right now, maybe the most important man in the tribe, since Thrigva's no good for anything anymore. Let's not talk nonsense, alright? Farewell. It was good to see you. Who knows? Maybe I'll still be around to see your coming bear some fruit.
Interesting. So we got some backstory on the whole stone process. Damn, this place is fucking huge. Oh, apples. I was like, what the hell's next to me? Oh, who are you? Ast.
You're in the Hall of Remembrance. My name's Ast.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, it's a hole where symbols of remembrance for...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, all sorts.
Real informative person here.
You're here, so I probably can't tell you more than you already know.
Jesus.
They're not statues. They're Dilrida, who've entered the stone sleep. The name says it all, really. It's the sleep Dilrida fall into at the end of their life.
This is one of those people where it's like, what's this? Well, you said it. Clearly it's that. It's like, thanks.
They were. Old Eirg. And they turned into stone, yes. Very likely.
Very short, concise answers. I mean, it helps, you know, the long dialogue. She doesn't have any of it. She has a lot of options with very short answers.
Yes.
Which I guess is actually kind of nice.
Yes.
Oh my god. It is kind of funny. It says, yes, no, yes, kind of, yes. Cool. We're
Very
burning through these
Stone
questions
Reader who earned
really
honor
quickly.
in the Stone Wardens. All right. That sculpture is Glimhilder Ironfinger. She led the Stone Wardens 2 centuries ago.
She looked just like the sculpture because it's her, right?
That's a likeness of Magnar. I keep things in order. Yes, though in the Stone Wardens. Goodbye.
Okay, we got some very straightforward answers there. So she said something about a lady. I guess that's the lady? Nope, that's a dude. Where's the lady? These are all like the same statue. Who are we oh, that lady? That was not a person. There's no way that was a person. Is that who we were talking about? I think someone needs to tell her that tiny statue was never a person. Alright. Ooh, where's it? Oh, no, it's a statue. I thought that was a passage. I'm like, where's this
I
go?
wouldn't come any closer if I were you.
Why?
Because I said so. Leave in peace. Ah, your powers of observation are truly impressive.
I have this talisman, or so-and-so sent me. Let's start with the talisman.
A nice piece. This is way of telling me you're worth my time. And I want peace on Avalon. Bold and straightforward. Qualities we look for among our own. But there's one problem. You aren't of Dalrita blood, so I can't admit you to our ranks. Our ancient laws say you might, yes, but they're called ancient laws. Not simply laws for a reason. If you achieve something great, say a feat of war, but as I said, it's no old dead law.
I don't need to be one of you. I just need your privileges and rights. Jesus Christ. That is the worst statement I think you could probably say in this situation.
Once. Yes. Camelot had written him.
Oh, I met him.
And he joined the knights that never came. He never returned to Camelot because he embraced our ways and chose to stay. Don't fool yourself into thinking you'll repeat his story. He barely completed his path.
I've met this man. I met his ghost, anyway. He was possessing another person. I helped them both. You're welcome.
Well, if you've won Kavor's favor, I'm willing to risk giving you a small task.
Oh, good.
To prove your worth to the Stone Wardens, you must find a weird stone vein.
I have already?
It used to be the first task for any prospective member of our brotherhood. I can tell you where to start searching. We abandoned it a century ago, but I can't guarantee you'll find something. Thrigva, that cursed fool, and perhaps he is, for now. You cannot defeat him as you are. No blade will bite. No armor will hold. Listen well. To face Thrigva and live, you'll need more than just courage.
Okay.
You'll need to forge a weapon. I'll help you forge it. But you'll need to gather the giant's blessings first. What do I look like? A giant keeper? If Strong
Fair enough.
You, then go back to his hut. Stroner keeps her close. The Ulford tribes folk say she's mad. But mad or not, don't judge her by their words. If it were up to me, I'd vote against it. We've got greater problems to solve. Conspire. Ha! Call it what you like. Thrigva's not a man anymore. Stroner and I understand that. Someone has to stop him. Off you go.
Fair enough. All right. I think at this point we've talked everybody to town. So we can kind of focus on these quests now and see where they take us. Let's get outside. I want to double check to make sure. But yeah, I'm more than positive we've been everywhere. So let's go back down, talk to people we need to talk to that are in town, and then we'll start running around like madmen. This is a nice, precarious little spiral staircase that we can easily fall off of. Okay. Sir? Oh, there you are.
Vigdis?
Says she's in contact with the giants.
Does that old man really believe her ramblings? Although I won't say what I really think about this. Because I'm protecting her from prying eyes. I don't know.
I mean, I kind of figured that, which is why it seemed like that question was pointless.
For any Dalrita, losing one's mind is like a living death. If Darvan believes she hasn't gone mad, you'll find her in the locked room.
Oh, the place I couldn't get into without a key. Fair enough. He just keeps this poor woman locked up. I'm the mad one. Wait, not this house. What fucking house? Oh, way out there. Okay. That's that little hut that's down the mountain a little bit. I think there's an easy way for me to get there. I'm not positive. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start hitting up some of these quest areas and seeing what we can get through. This seems like it was the worst way to go for what we're doing, but oh yeah, this was a bad idea. Oh wait, it wraps around. I remember now. I remember now. This very awkwardly wraps around. Can I get in here? I've been in there. Wait, have I been in here? I've not been in there. Never mind. That requires a stone song, which I clearly don't know or have access to yet. Come on. Oh, jeez. No, we're fine. Totally fine. Not half dead. So what is this? Ah, they put a teleport down here. I was like, what the hell is this point? That's a new teleport spot. That was definitely not here before. Huh. Excuse me. Hello? Your husband sent me? Everything's empty. What if I want the fun loot? Can't have the fun loot if it doesn't exist. Oh, is there actually anything in this house? Oh, there's a single apple. And I think that's it. Hello, ma'am.
He sent you, didn't he? Ha! That's bold of him. Yes, I know their ways, but you're not here for stories, are you? The giants don't just hand out blessings like baubles at a market. They respect oaths, strength, and sacrifice. Each giant demands something different. Start where the land still remembers their steps. You'll feel it when you're close. We built shrines near the giants themselves. If you falter, they will know. For the Gonvaldor giant, the summoner, bring proof of the hunt.
Okay.
The summoner respects not just strength, but the bonds you forge. For the Thoid mother, the giant of bloom and ash, offer flowers.
So what? Meat,
And
flowers.
the giant below, the keeper of depths, well, the giants demand truth, not...
Okay.
Because I speak truths they'd rather forget. The giants haven't abandoned us. We abandoned them. The giants see Thrugver for what he is. For years they've waited. If you prove yourself, they will help you.
I'm
Go
the
with
giant.
her.
All right. Well, hold on. Proof of the hunt. Ma'am, do you have flowers here? A fish is something you hunt, right? Ooh, parsley. That's a plant. Which is kind of like a flower, right? No? Is that not how that works? A flower. I think I picked some daffodils early, actually, so maybe that counts? Pretty sure I still have them. Well, I have some venison. I'm pretty sure I have some daffodils. Don't know what the fuck the depths are gonna need, but maybe darkness? Rocks? Okay, let's go over here since that's closest. Oh, is this that spot where the rocks look like they weren't supposed to be there and I figured at some point they'd disappear so I can get down to this question mark that we're walking to right now? Did we get to that point? Is this what's happening? Ah, ha! It's open now. Crazy. Well, let's go see what's in there. A beholder! Why are we going back to Act 2? Oh, no, this is just a loading screen. Never mind. But it's an Act 2 loading screen. Curious. Hello? I heard there's a beholder in here. Better be like an actual beholder. Just saying. Silencer. Does it actually silence? Does it just kill people? What does it mean? Nothing down here. Oh, that's definitely an exit. Yes. Alright, well, all the way back up. Hold on, let's just see what the silencer does real quick. Silencer. 5% chance to stagger. Why is it not called the staggerer then? I think the silencer would, I don't know, silence? I feel like if you're staggered, you're still grunting and shit. Oh, maybe that's just me. The hell was that I could see? Hello? Creepy figure. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, that's the beholder? Oh, wait, shit, it kind of is a beholder. It just has arms and legs. Well, close enough, right? Oh, it's a giant Marrowghast. That's kind of funny. And this is probably just goes down to that drop down point, right? No, chest. Anything fun in here? Kind of. Got that, and... oh my god. Ow. I find it funny that the beholders are giant Marrowghast. I should have known that was what this was going to end up being. Because all the Marrowghast have like one eye, right? Like creepy suns. Hello? Riposte sword. I bet that has something to do with parrying. Riposte sword. Increased stamina loss after successful parry. What else is down here? How many of these things do... oh, that's what that sound was. Wait, who are you? Hello? Look at his cool little mask.
Please, no. I've done nothing wrong. I beg you, don't kill me. You must go soon. More beholders may be on their way. So it was him. I wondered if the man I saw was really Erland. When I was just a boy, he cast me out. He said I was too frail. Can't say for sure. I guess they see me as the same kind of aberration my tribe did.
Is that
Only
why
they
that
view
one was
me with
attacking you?
curiosity, not fear or... When Erland cast me out, I was still a child. I didn't get far. I crawled into the first hole I could find to escape the blizzard. The beholders found me and they fed me. Just... The tribe told stories, said they were terrifying living war machines, but I don't think they were always like that. They're intelligent. That day, the beholders led me to an exit. It was the first time in years I'd set foot on the surface. I stared at him for so long, until he noticed me. It's not that simple. The entrance to the cave only reveals itself when the beholders allow it.
Ah.
I think that they let you in because they thought you were Erland. They must have felt what I carry for that man
And kill him. Interesting.
Yes, but truth be told, and the beholders brought me food, as strange as it might seem.
Well, they're all dead now, so... I guess he did say more of them were coming.
Please, just go. The beholders you encountered...
Okay.
That wasn't all of them. More could be... Thank you. You need to leave this place.
Yeah, this guy doesn't seem to be harmful unless he's literally willing the beholders into existence, which could be a possibility, right? If he has enough weirdness in him, he can create things with the weirdness. He heard the stories of the beholders, created the beholders. Obviously, they're his creation, so they're feeding him. I think this tracks. Who knows that's what is actually going on or not, but that's a theory at least. He's probably going to say something along the same lines. No, we have to kill him. He's dangerous. He's causing this. I'm like, Well, let's go see what he says. It's probably murder, murder, blood, blood, murder, blood. Here's some gold. And I'll be like, ah, okay, fine. You had me at gold. Really, I'm curious where I found the gauntlets of King Arthur and if the rest of the armor set's in the game. Okay, where do we want to go next? Let's go here. We'll wrap around the path to the teleport. Actually, there's teleport both ways, I'm thinking about it. I wonder... The guy that's out here at this throne, can I talk to him now? Or is this their leader? Ah, okay. Now I understand. So their king just sits outside. Alright, we need to teleport back to the first village which was destroyed. Not sure what we're doing here though. Oh, we're gonna go talk to the giant. Or get something from the giant. Or give something to the giant, I guess technically is the real answer here. Pray. Give one animal component. We're gonna give... a wolf pelt. The hunter. Giving something hunted.
Who dares disturb the silence of the stone? Speak, small one.
I come to honor the giants and earn your favor.
Honor. A rare gift from the living to the forgotten. Show me your strength. Thrigve. The parasite clinging to the pillar. If you wish to rid the world of his corruption, call forth your allies, mortal. The summoner respects not lone strength. Together you will face this trial.
Ow. What the fuck?
You have faced my summons and stood victorious. Few possess the strength to endure, and fewer still the bonds to overcome. You are worthy of my blessing.
Okay, so I guess we're done here. Blessing 1 gained. Let's go check out Looming Shadows, though, since we're near it. Wait. Okay, yeah, it is this way. Yeah! Take. Delrita armor. No. I kind of do feel like I just need to collect all armor, not just rare armor, for the transmogs. I don't want to go down that path, though. Once you go down that path, there's no coming back from it. You're just fucked. Because then you gotta start the new game plus, gather all the armor, do new game plus again to gather the armor you technically should have gotten the first time, but sold. And your inventory and your bank is just going to be full of gray armor. Slippery, slippery slope. Alright. Oh, God. Okay, we lived. Ancestral cave? Alright. I don't know if I've not been here before. Oh, I forgot that you can't loot the ghosts. I mean, I get it, they're ghosts. There's no physical form to loot, but it's always disappointing, right? Give me some ectoplasm or something. Come on. I want something for my efforts. Wow, he actually one-shot me. Whatever. Guardian's Gaze, we'll take that. We'll take everything in here. Rock. Grounding Hammer. Wolf Claw, we'll take that. We'll take that. Tiny little wolf, some chisels. Ore. More stuff, some bones, some claws. Probably need to go that way, but what's over here? Can't interact with that shrine. That's fine. I want one of these little statues. Why can't I just have a nice little statue? Little wolf statue. It would appease me so to have a little statue. Hello, bear. I have murdered the things. Praise me. Bunch of bear statues. Oh, there's a little goat statue. Adorable. Oh, a chest. Another chest. Tiny little thing. We'll take it. Guess that's all we were doing here? Guess this keeps wrapping around. There we go. Can I take these mushrooms? Nope. A little light over here, but it's not denoting anything except for maybe a passage, which we're going to go through in a second. First, though, came this way. Oh, hello, dead guy. Traveler set +5 and the Traveler's best friend. What the hell is the Traveler's best friend? Maximum stamina and stamina regen. I actually didn't have the Traveler set, not all of it. I think I only bought the pants and the boots, so the chest piece is new. And it's +5, so, I mean, I'm not still wearing the Traveler pants, am I? No, I'm wearing Rogue Step. Okay, never mind. Traveler pants, movement speed when not in combat. Movement speed when not in combat. You know. Nothing I really care about. Dig, dig, dig. Ancient Scale. Increase armor by 1 for 30 seconds. This is probably going back around to the entrance in some form or fashion. Oh, hello, sir. Boop. Hello, sir. Or thing. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Care. Ripper's pants. I don't know if I want ripped pants. Dude, they look kind of cool, though. Increase attack by 30% when your stamina is below 50%. Man, those are skin tight. When stamina is below 50%. I almost never have my stamina below 50%. Is that better than dash speed? It's more armor. What's my dash feel like without it? Why not? I feel like the dash speed's kind of pointless. Doesn't feel like enough of a bonus to actually make a difference. Okay, this is where I need to go. And I think this is probably back at the entrance, yeah. I didn't see this hole coming in, which is kind of surprising. It's a pretty obvious hole. Alright, anyway, I think we're done in here. Let me double... Oh, I can't pull up a map in here. But I think we're done. What area is next? I guess it's just showing the screen in general. I really thought this was specific to like a Act 2 area, but I think it's just random. Oh, it's nighttime? That was quick. Rest. Yoink. Okay. Where in the hell are we going next? That's a trap. We're not doing that one. Guess we can go here. This might be the next... That is the next giant, actually. I know exactly what that is. That's that shrine area underneath the waterfall mountain area. I think I saw that there was a teleporter over here. Yeah, there it is. I see the beam now. We'll take that. Down here. The kind of nice thing about doing the map early is just like, whenever you get a quest, you can go straight there. More often than not, there's a teleport to it. A lot of these like really important areas. So if you like fully explore the map, whenever you get the quest to go to a place, it's just straight there. I kind of want that. Pretty sure that's a pretty common cooking item. Common isn't like largely used, not necessarily drop rate. Totally missed with that sword swing. That's fine. Hello? Anybody back here? I came in here already, I think. Yeah, I've been in here already. We can run through and grab our quest item. Wait, why is... Oh. Oh, because there's more than one objective for this. Ah, that's right. Okay. I completely missed that first time I came down here. I do like that they added a marker on books to denote if you read them or not. That's insanely useful. Read all of those. Read all of those. Random key. What is this? Oh, the trinket. A blessing. Okay. What was the book I just got? I guess the easy way to check that is to check bag and recent. Which there's no book in here. So it must have been a book I already had. Oh, shit. There's totally a dude here. Hello, sir. Just hiding over here in the corner. Hello, sir. Animal component. I am so confused. I thought this was the flower guy. So this must be the depths guy. He's surrounded by the ice people. Do I have like one of those ice things? Crap, what do we give him? A weird plasm, I guess?
You tread where others dare not. Speak, mortal. Help? No, mortal. I weigh the worth of those who come seeking the secrets of the deep.
Okay.
If you wish my blessing, Trigva, his corruption festers even here. If you wish to destroy him, show me you can take what the depths demand. The heart and the mind. Both are tested here. The heart and the brains are only then will you earn the blessing of the depths.
Bring it on, monster. Oh, that was easy. I did your thing. The beast lies slain, its heart laid bare.
Proven yourself mortal, not just in strength, but in will. Few dare to face the darkness, and fewer still emerge victorious. You have earned the blessing of the depth.
Sweet.
Take it, and know it binds you to the weight of what lies below. The unyielding, the eternal, the unseen. This fragment is yours, forged by the shadows and the earth itself. Go now.
Oh my god. Some of these people are so long-winded. Especially when they give you dialogue and you can still move. That dialogue far exceeds the area you're usually moving through by like a lot. That has been a constant problem with that kind of thing. For the silent, looming shadows. Let's teleport out of the fucking hole in the ground. And we'll go here. If I remember correctly, this area was blocked off, maybe? I feel like this is where that little little button was that I couldn't actually activate, but I could be wrong. Still don't have the bear pelts. Oh well. Rough. Or I guess I should say unbearable. No. There is a hand here. Hello, hand. Oh, there's a book in the hand now. That's new. Oh, that's all I needed. Go in here now. So back there is what I was talking about. There's like a little one of those buttons that like forms the weird like nether bridges of like tendrils, but you can't actually activate it at this point, which means it's probably a story quest at some point or a quest of some sort that I just haven't accessed yet. Kind of thought that was going to be it, but I guess I was wrong. We can teleport straight over here. Why not? This must be where her mother is at. Hello, ma'am. Okay. Real question is, how in the fuck do I get over here? Herm. I never found the way over here. Unless I can get in here now. The Stone Warden's Vault. Okay. I think I know what's going on. When you go back to this town, I think they'll give me access eventually to go into this last little area. So let's go back to town. Turn the quest. When do you get the big swords? Like those swords? That sword? You see, when you touch it, it shrinks down to your size. That's how that works. That's how video games are. When you find armor, it magically fits you. That includes the swords. Or something like that. Alright, let's go turn our quests. Hopefully the Stoneworms will give me access, and the access is the only thing I was missing from being able to get to that last town. I paid respect to your mother.
You did, by the stone. Thank you. I just know that she gave you her blessing. Take this.
Take what?
If you see a stone warden in the stone sleep.
Wreath of Sparks. What did that say it did? Electrifies a random nearby enemy every 10 seconds. Dealing damage to this enemy deals 10% of damage dealt to all nearby enemies. If an electrified enemy dies, another one is randomly electrified. It didn't say how long they stay electrified, though, right? A random enemy every 10 seconds. But for how long? Dealing damage to them does 10% damage, and then it, like, transmutes over to an herb. Interesting weapon, though. A 10% increase in damage if you get, like, the proc, essentially. It's definitely interesting. I wonder what that range is, right? Like, what's considered nearby? Man, that has to be really good on, like, chain lightning builds, right? Because that's just kind of not doubling, because it's only 10%, but it's, like, doing more AoE damage. More of the same. I mean, really, it sounds like it could be good for anything, honestly, but... have 2 silencing daggers, but we can only sell the one that is a duplicate later. Now that we can sort alphabetically, it's so much easier. What do we got? I've not been looking at these things. Hold on. Hold. What do these do? And that's just creepy. Weak spot damage 100%. Weak spot hits deplete 25% of damage dealt from the target's stamina. Wow, that's actually pretty powerful. No gloves, chest piece, travelers, pants. Oh, we are wearing these. Nah, why not? I don't think I'm ever at that threshold, but who cares? Your footsteps do not produce sounds. Interesting. Oh, that was the chest. I need to put stuff up. Yes, 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 yes. Both of these. I don't think I'm going to use the fancy sparky necklace. None of that. This. And move all crafting items. Bum, bum, bum. Dude, that is so brilliant. Thank God. Definitely have some crap we can sell. Who do we need to talk to in town? Where are we going? Oh, it's someone... Okay, I was like, where the hell is this fucking marker? It was one of the other dwellings underneath. I forgot there was 2 NPCs down here that you talk to for quests. Hello, sir.
The forge is hot. What about it? Let me see. The last 2 pieces. It's not the same as standing face to face with the giants themselves. Here, this is for you. It still needs refining based on what you've brought me. Thank you, outsider. We've said enough for now.
Hollowed Reprieve. He gave me a casting item. Oh well. Alright. Got that turned in. Got that turned in. Where are we going for this? Somewhere up top. Okay. Actually, I think there's a crafting table in here. I want to see if any of these new patterns is anything interesting. I've read all the books I've gotten. And I have some stuff I can sell anyway. Which, I don't think this guy's home yet, but... Yes, there's a crafting table here. Alright, handicraft. That's just sneak damage. I don't really care. Go down. What is this? Each missing point of mana increases magical crit chance by 0.5. Increases spell power by 15%. That's a pretty darn nice set. What is that? Has a 20% chance to duplicate all magical projectiles shot. Increase critical damage by 25%. Holy hell. I might wear this just because of 25% crit damage, but can we make this? 99.8% chance to get garbage. I'm going to assume no, we can't craft this. That's hilarious. Increases attack speed. Blah, blah, blah. Mana regeneration. Stuff. What the hell is that thing? I've gotten a lot of back pieces. Like, suddenly and randomly. Magical crit chance. Crit damage. Spell power. Physical damage by 100%. Oh, when your health is below 20%. That's never going to happen. Frostwoven breastplate. Thorn sinew mask. Alright. Some interesting bits in here. Especially this mask. Not something I'd ever use, but it looks fancy. Nice frozen sun mask. Alright, let's go turn this quest. Hello? Guess they're downstairs somewhere. Did I walk past this guy? Totally did. Dude, he is hard as hell to see. Stop turning.
Welcome, Eivor. But that it can't be.
The boy survived and lived among the beholders all these years. He told me that you cast him away because he was weak at... I mean, that's what he just said.
How is that even possible? That abomination. I hope you deal... What? No. You speak the truth. Leave. You're dead.
I probably shouldn't have said that.
I won't.
But the beholders were hoping to bring him there to kill him. By using the boy as bait, maybe? Was this just a really long, like, ploy, right? The long bait? We'll protect this boy, and then that man will come to kill him, and we will kill man, and then we will take over and leave boy. Like, is that their plan? Are they thinking that far ahead? Are they, like, playing 3D chess? Well, not my problem anymore. Divide, we fall as a quest. I still need to figure out how the fuck to get here. There's a teleporter here. Fucking bench. Get out of my way. Yeah! Ow. I really don't know how to get here is the problem. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can get to the Stonewarren's vaults again, but I really don't know how I'm supposed to get to this area. Oh god, there's a mistling here. Ah, well, that was kind of a joke. Anywho, those things usually kill me. They dance around so much that I miss, and I have basically infinite stamina, in theory, as long as I am hitting someone. The second I start consecutively missing, I run out of stamina real quick. And if I can't swing, I can't heal. So, yeah, more often than not, I kind of die because of those things. Because they awkwardly skirt side to side while you're swinging and just, you miss everything. If you can hit them quick enough when you first get to them, obviously you kind of knock them out pretty fast. Oh, there's a teleport here now. They added a couple of waypoints here, which was definitely nice. Wait, I have to kill him first. Ow. Where's the archer? I guess I can loot your crap. Not that. Okay. What do we have up here? Do we have a way in yet? I don't... If this isn't the way in, I really don't know where it is. Because this is the Stoneworn Vault. This does go up more, but to my knowledge, it just goes up to a little watchtower, and that's just a dead end. Right? Pretty sure that's all it was last time I came here. Oh, he killed me. I was like, why is he falling so slowly? It's because I'm in slow motion. Because my death trigger procced. The hell? Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, this is new. This wasn't here before. And it is so awkward. Alright. I don't know what spawned that, but I guess there's a way up now. Alright, cool. We can actually finish exploring this map now. That we have access to the upper area, and I guess the last... Oh, is this where the Stonewarns live? Hello, Shrine. Have some blood. What did we get? Divine Lash? Is that a spell? Has to be a spell, right? Yeah. I did not mean to equip that. Area of effect. Lashes out with poisonous vines. Send roots to the ground. Shoot up on release. Damaging and immobilizing anybody caught them. Heavily slows you when charging. Interesting. But unfortunately, I accidentally unequipped my weapon. Alright. Hopefully there's a fast travel point up here somewhere. Hello, sir. Yeah, just float towards me.
Walker in the weirdness. Skuld sees the weirdness flowing through you. A swirl of colors surrounds your soul. The Thoid tribe longs to dream Mother's dream. Mother told Senja, Skuld's sister, you will fall into the sleep. Everyone aids Senja in her dreaming. Because of this, Mother's grace flows upon us all.
Interesting. Everyone's asleep except for two people.
Walker in the weirdness. May Mother's light shine upon them.
When you say the true sleep, does that mean they're dead?
Mother is everywhere. We long to surrender to her. Skuld is not worthy to reveal Mother's secret. If Chieftain Ingvi decides to tell the Walker more.
I think they're all dead. I think that's just the moral of the story. They're just dead. Seriously though, do y'all not have a teleporter up here? Did I walk past your teleporter? I guess that's the closest teleporter. You'd think there'd be one right outside the gates, right? Did I not pass a question mark? I feel like coming up I saw a question mark, but maybe it was just for this town. Oh, it was for the shrine. That's what it was. Well, I guess the closest one is before the weird little tractor beam. That does not look like falling leaves. The one I walked past was like, it's a falling bean. Low-res beans falling everywhere. Well, here's the unlit bonfire in the chest res area. Little spirit. And death. Spirits and death. Well, let's see if we can get over here and do whatever this quest is, which I think is just finding a weird vein, which are in other places, but sure, this one specifically, I guess. Oh, there's a... There we go. Well. Oh, hello, statue. That's going to give me magic. Shocker. 19 magic. I'm all powerful now. That's just a hole. Is it a hole that goes somewhere? Is it a productive hole? I don't think so. I think that's just death. Where does this go? What is the point? Oh, wait, hold on. What is the point? Is there anything on this ledge? I don't think so. No, I don't think there's anything there. Ah, okay, there was. It's how you get out from falling into this little tiny hole. Without, you know, killing yourself. Or teleporting out. Huh. Oh, it's the other side of the fucking bridge that you can't cross. Come on, let me over. What is this? Just a random Arcanist set? Just some random dead dude? I mean, I'll take it. I've actually gotten this armor, I'm thinking about it. Was there not pants for this armor set? That seems weird. Oh. What do you want from me? Oh, new spell. Divine Grace heals you instantly, slowly heals you over time. Prolonging increases the healing, but it only lasts for 4 seconds. A 4-second heal over time seems kind of useless. Not gonna lie. This is death, right? Ow. Well, this is where we're going. This is where we'll find our weird vein. That we could have found anywhere, but we had to go to this one specifically. The fuck is that? There's a cursed bunny rabbit in here. What are you? Creepy cursed bunny rabbit. Ow, what just... Holy shit, what hit me? Oh, they throw spears. That's what hit me. I thought the weird little critters shot something at me. I totally forgot that those guys throw spears. That scared me. But we're fine. Everything's fine. The cursed bunny rabbits can't hurt us. Healing stones restores 100 HP. Interesting. Kill the cursed bunny rabbits. Eat their body. Heal. Repeat. Well, I guess we might as well mine everything while we're here. Why not? Can't go through that. Hello. I'm here for all your things. No fancy treasure down here. Bunch of pickaxes. Some ore. Ah, cursed bunnies. I can't hit it. Oh, there it goes. When they're too small to hit. That's the scary thing, is when you can't hit something and these start bouncing off the walls. You just feel your death coming. There's nothing you can do about it. Alright, nothing, nothing, nothing. Ooh, hello. I'm gonna save real quick in case I fall to my death. We haven't saved at all. Manually, we haven't saved at all today, so this is probably a good idea to save in the first place. Hello, kitty cat. Alright. Stoneback Cloak. Well, it didn't pop up, which means I've actually seen... No, I haven't. Okay. All damage received is applied over a 4-second duration instead of instantly. Interesting. It makes everything damage over time. I am such a glass cannon that most things, if they don't one-shot me, come close to it. I don't know if that's worth it. I'm going to lose 10% crit chance and a lot of my stamina regen. I'm going to hold on to this cape for right now, but that's an interesting choice for sure. It kind of makes your glass cannon a little more survivable. You're still taking the same amount of damage, but it just breaks it up, right? Which breaking up is just sometimes all you really need. You little shit. Because if you have 100 health and you take 100 damage, you don't take it instantly. So it gives you a split second to be able to heal yourself. Which is honestly constantly my problem, where it's like, shit just one-shots me. Nah. Now I've gotten a get out of jail free card where if I have any charge on my slow time, instead of dying, it activates my slow time and heals me 30% or something of my total HP. So I at least have like a, oh shit, I almost died moment. That's a big fucking frog. Let's go this way. Grab, grab, grab. Shit. Ow. Oh, like that. I actually just died. Come here, you little bastard. Alright, we killed the big frog. We killed the little dudes. In a way, I guess you could say we died doing it, but we're alive and well. Grab, 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 grab. Grab. Honestly, that was like one of the best abilities I got. Being able to just walk away from dying is one of the more useful abilities I've gotten. Especially with the build I'm doing. How much do we need to gather? Do you think we need all of it? Do you think all of it's necessary? Might as well grab as much as we can. Surprised there's not like a chest down here or anything. Not seeing anything else down here. This seems like a door, but I guess I could be wrong. Surely we've got enough to like satisfy our quest. Well, here's some more of it. Kind of disappointed there's not like a, you know, fancy, here's the end of the dungeon chest. Although, that said, this is a different path. But this is probably the path out, right? Oh, hello. A lot of alcohol in this place. The miners were probably just completely sloshed the entire time they were here, right? Like, the amount of alcohol here kind of paints that story. Give me the healing potion. I clearly can see the healing potion. The hell? Oh, it's an elevator. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why is there just a weird shaft? Now it makes way more sense. It's an elevator. Oh, okay, right, the door. The door I completely forgot about. Heals your 100 gold. Thank you for stopping by. Well, we finished that quest anyway. Or finish the objective for the quest. We still have to turn it in, so it's technically not done yet. The quest could be continued with additional requests, I suppose. And it's nighttime. Anything under the bridge? There's a town here, right? And technically everybody's already asleep. So it doesn't make any difference if I'm in the town at night or day. Oh, well, this is that weird fucking cliff area. Yeah, that's death. Boop. Just gotta get to town. Man, that wall's like really set in. Let me in. Hello, sir. Alright, any other quests here? Other than like the main one? I guess there's that one. There are giants back here. This is the one that wanted flowers. So I guess there's the mother statue, which we can't interact with. Is there anything behind it? There's always something behind it. It's a trick question. Just some graves. Hopefully, hello. The Dreamer's headpiece? That is magnificent. Each enemy within the radius of 12 meters increases your spell power by 10%. Interesting. Too bad it's not each entity, so they would include your summons, but still, put yourself in the middle of things, you're getting a pretty decent damage boost, but I mean, for a lot of bosses, that's just one monster, right? So, not great for monsters, pretty good for random encounters. Because more than often, there's at least 2 on random encounters. At least. Give them the rose! Oh my god, there's plants everywhere. Nope, I didn't want the vase, but you know, whatever. Good thing these other people left stuff here for me to use. Oh, can't go there. Hello. Giant. Give a rose. Oh, I am being teleported.
Walker in the weirdness. What draws you to this place where stone and life entwine?
You're a giant blooming ash, aren't you? I was told you could guide me.
Guide you? No, child. I do not guide. I nurture. I protect what is precious. What endures even in the face of ruin. If you wish my blessing, prove you understand the value of what grows.
Okay.
Frigva. His corruption spreads like a poison. If you wish to stand against him, you must show me that you honor life. Bring me the fragile. Flowers. The symbol of life's beauty and brevity. Prove that you understand what you fight to protect.
Wait, is it teleport me somewhere or just put me back on the ground? Oh god, it's teleporting me somewhere. I wasn't expecting there to be more than one of them. I was taking... I died but then healed. That's kind of funny. I was not expecting to like need to be worrying about there being another one in this area. God, there's 3 of them? Damn it. Okay. These smaller ones should die quicker. I guess I need to kill them first. So let's go do that. There's that one. Where's the other small one? Okay, that one's dead. God damn, his swing just one-shots me. Alright. I wasn't expecting his melee to kill me. I thought it was just the laser beams. We're on the right track, though. I really hate that I spawn with my fucking pickaxe, though. That's kind of annoying. There's that one. Ow. Alright, we're in slow-mo. Let's see if we can get him down while we're in here.
You have shown me your heart, mortal.
Take all the stuff,
it is
hurry.
Steady and true. Take this blessing, forged in both bloom and ash. A fragment of what was and what will endure. May it shield you in your darkest moments and remind you of what you fight to protect. Go with my blessing, child, and let life flourish where you walk.
I was about to say, how do I leave? Alright, so I got the 3 blessings. Set a bonfire. Bump that up. Confirm. Alright. Long decision time. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, I still need to put in more. Oh no, we already got them. Never mind. Wait. This isn't what I'm thinking of, is it? No, it's not. Hold on. It's this. Oh, it's only 1 point. Never mind. That might be worth it. But I think I'm going to boost up my encumbrance load. Possibly. Everything it does cause bleed. Never mind, we're going to do this. If they're bleeding, 10% more damage. Or 20%. Or 30% more damage. Debuffs deal more damage, so the bleed itself is doing more. 50% more damage with 2 debuffs. I only do 1. But I guess I can socket a gem that causes my melee attacks to also do fire. So then I can do fire and bleeding. Then there's 2 debuffs. If an enemy has an active negative status, applying another one is faster. The bleed's automatic. This would make the fire apply faster. May not be a bad idea. Alright, we're going to dig around on that tree for a little bit. Confirm. Who needs more encumbrance? Alright, sleep until morning. Okay, so all that's left is like exploring this town here, really. Actually, I'm probably going to turn to the Giants quest at this point, because this is a different faction that I can come back to. Wow, we really only got 1 tribe done today. It took us a whole 3 hours to get 1 tribe finished. Oh, teleports on the other side of this place. But a handful of quests. Obviously, we were doing side quests the entire time. New dungeons. Got some new equipment that's brand new to the game. So, it wasn't all just working on this one faction quest chain. Finishing a whole tribe, oh my. Okay, not like that. But maybe. Alright. The fuck did I find? Magic. Get rid of all the magic. Get rid of all the new armor. Remove all crafting materials, because that's a thing now. Right, I've read all my books. Got the 3 giants blessings. Got a pot. Never known you might need a pot. Pots are important. Oh shit, it's got all the way up top. Run, 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 fast as you can. Back into the Stone Warden. I find it interesting the Stone Warden's vault is underneath the Thrad tribes, like, plateau. That seems kind of weird, right?
Well met, traveler. Well now, you've done something I didn't think was possible. As a reward, I'll teach you another song. With what you pulled from that vein, I can sing yourself something beautiful.
Darvin, you have to talk to my father. I'm begging you, end this madness.
Who are you?
You're confused, girl. You're asking the master of the Stone Wardens to stop one of our own from entering the Stone Sleep. Ridiculous. Don't ask me again.
If anyone can stop this, it's you. You can set new rules. If you ever respected my father, please.
Out of the question. The Stone Sleep is the highest honor in our brotherhood. You should be proud of your father for achieving such grace.
Proud? You're all a bunch of senile fools.
I mean, he is dying. This back and forth is kind of awkward.
Olaf's daughter. Fierce and stubborn. Not the wisest girl. But I can't deny her spirit. Unfortunately, her grasp of our brotherhood's principles is sorely lacking. The statues you must have seen scattered across the Forlorn Swords. They're our ancestors. It's the highest blessing a Stone Warden can achieve. You may never experience it yourself. Then again, few outsiders have joined our ranks. Ah, young blood. They struggle with tradition. She doesn't want to lose her father. Since her mother passed, he's all she has left.
Yeah.
They say no love is stronger than a child's for their parent. But Olaf is doing what he believes is right. Help. There's nothing to fix here. Olaf chose this path long ago. If he wanted to stop it, he would. Still, calming that girl might be worth a try. By the stones, you've done it. Do you have any idea what you've accomplished? Forging a weapon from them is the pinnacle of the Stone Warden's craft. It's a feat spoken of in tales, but never achieved in living memory. You've brought us to the peak of what we can do. Ambitious. I respect that. The forge is yours, but I'll guide your hand.
Fair enough. It's gonna be shit because I can't really craft, but whatever.
You've earned this moment. A Stone Warden in all but name. Use it well.
Use it well, make it count. Giant's Grudge. I'm guessing this is a two-handed weapon. Shocker. Blessed by the strength of giants long gone, its weight carries more than steel. The only blade known to wound the curse immortal form. We'll shove it down here in our extra slot. Where'd the girl go? I guess she got tired of waiting for us to finish our conversation. Well, where'd she run off to? Or if she's like at the entrance waiting for me to walk by. Worth a shot, I suppose. Let's go see if she's up here. Nope. Yeah, she's straight left. I guess we did forge a sword. I guess she doesn't really want to wait around for us to finish forging a fucking sword. So I guess that tracks. The sleep that never comes. The danger to realize start a school. Oh, that's a request. The heart to return. The rest sweet. There we go. That's the quest. That's the one. Where is she? There she is. Jump. She's down in the dwellings area. Walking around.
What do you want, outsider?
Calm down, lady.
No, wait. I'm sorry. You are an outsider. That wasn't an insult. How foolish of me. Murder, thank you for opening my eyes. Right. The beginning. My father is doing something I fundamentally cannot agree with. He's giving up on life because someone convinced him that, as a member of the Stone Wardens, it's the right thing to do. But I think it's pure madness. And I'll do whatever it takes to stop him. Calling? My calling was being brought into this world, wasn't it? No, my outsider sent to me by Meder.
That was condescending as hell.
And let him turn to stone just because someone decided to call a curse honor and grace. I asked him to convince my father to delay the sleep. Honestly, I'd throttle the old man myself if it wouldn't get me exiled from the tribe. Do you know what stone sleep truly is? It's a curse.
I mean, yeah.
Think about it. The stone sleep is death in slow motion. You never know if it'll take days, months, or years. And our ancestors thought this was a blessing? Darvan says that because he doesn't understand what it means to be a child to a parent. He grew up among the Stone Wardens with no warmth, without the love that only a caring parent can give. And traditions, always the traditions. Ugh, what was I even thinking going to him? Honestly, I'm not sure. I do have an idea, although it's risky.
I'm all about
I
risky.
also tried talking to my father. Near our settlement, there's a man called Frost.
Oh, I know exactly what that
He's
is.
a nameless reader. Frost claims he created a potion that can reverse the stone sleep. I can't risk being seen with a nameless. That's why only you can help. Great! Give me your map. May Meder...
I mean, I've met Frost. I know where he's at. But since you marked it on my map, I like how she's like, yeah, there's a guy near our tribe. He's like on the other side of the fucking map. Definitely near the tribe. You're right. I need to kill Snells, which I think are off in this direction. Kind of an ugly sword. Not gonna lie. I need to find Snells. I need to find Snells. I need to kill the Snells. I need to take the Snells mucus. These were all people. I knew they were graves. I didn't realize there was just gonna be like, yeah, these legitimately are people. Alright, there's some Snells. Sweet, beautiful Snells, I'm sorry, but I must end your lives. Just like all the deer I've killed. Go. 1 mucus, 2 mucus. I need 5 mucus. I think I have 2? Maybe? So if I can find at least 1 more Snell, I think we're golden. Don't aggro the frog, don't aggro the frog, don't aggro the frog. Run away! Ow, my butt. Didn't mean to drink a potion, but I guess that works. Where have I seen more Snells? I've definitely seen more Snells somewhere. Are they right here? They might have been right here. Or close to right here. Somewhere around this area. And there was like 3 little herds of them. It's just trying to remember where the fuck those little herds were. They're not down there. Hello, Mr. Bear. Don't mind me. Just a harmless traveler. And mean you no harm. Okay. He believed me. Foolish, but he believed me. Where in the fuck were these little Snells at? Oh god, there's another Mistling. Ooh, Mistling and a Fey thing. There we go. Grab. Did we get... Oh, we did. We got 1. That's it? All that melee. We just got 1 little orb. Unfortunate. Well, we're almost to Frost. I didn't see where I thought those Snells were. Oh, they're across the bridge. I know where they're at now. Back to the bridge. I don't know why I went this way, but back to the bridge. I think they're just on the other side of the bridge down here. I think. Maybe. Possibly? I mean, there's only one way to find out. We'll check this. I know we were right at the guy we need to talk to, and I just, like, beelined in the opposite direction, but I think they're right there on the left. Yes, they are. Okay, I see them. Bloop. Oh, come on. Alright, Snells. Damn it. There we go. Should be all the mucus we need for a pie. What are we making with this? We're making pie with weird Snell mucus. Whatever. We got the mucus. Whatever it was for, we got it. Someone makes a weird mucus pie with it, that's not our problem. Eh. Oh. I just realized there's a giant statue there. Guessing that's Mother Mather? I can't remember the other word they use for their goddess. Or is it a little smaller face down below? It's their Mount Rushmore. Do you think these are like little statue monument swords, or do you think they're weapons wielded by really big giants? I'm starting to wonder, because every time I see a giant, they're like slightly larger than the last. Which means they're like infinitely tall, right? If every time you meet one, it's always bigger than the last. Alright, talk to Frost. Talk to Frost. Figure out the potion. Move on. Hello, sir.
You found me. Now, tell me why that's a good thing. Yuska. So she still thinks it's worth fighting? I've seen plenty like her father. They never listen, even when the truth is staring them in the face. Let's just say I have my own reasons for fighting the sleep. It's a curse, no matter what the Stone Wardens claim. Yes, but the story is mine. What matters is
Fair
what
enough.
I can do for you. And trust is a luxury I can't afford. Maybe reversing the stone sleep isn't simple. The process isn't just physical. It's tied to the soul.
Okay, what do you need?
What do you need? Here's the recipe. Just don't come crying to me if you blow yourself up in the process. Don't take too long. Time isn't something Ulf has much of. And remember, don't tell anyone you've been here.
Make a potion. Got it. Don't tell anybody Frost is here. Double got it. Okay. I think we can make this potion, turn in the side quest I needed the mucus for, whatever that was. And probably call for the day. If I can, I'll make some healing potions. I'm assuming there should be a teleport this way in front of this town. If this is the town I need to turn this mucus into anyway. Mucus, mucus. Where do you go, mucus? Oh, it goes here. Was there a place to make potions here? Oh, duh. I can make a place to make potions. I just can't make a place to forge armor. Logic. I mean, I guess a hot hearth is a lot different than just some bubbling potions, but still.
Ah, I imagine not. It seems my project's tougher than I thought. I'm a Stone Warden. Ah, fair's fair. I'm the Stone Warden Brotherhood. Not just a fine sword or a sturdy breastplate. So, I set my sights on forging armor that repels the weirdness.
Interesting.
I thought so too. Or the Druids. But the inland folk saw to their extinction long ago. Even if one did, the Brotherhood would see asking for help as weakness. Honestly, poorly. I've been experimenting with different materials for nearly 30 years.
Damn.
The best I've managed is armor that deflects thewed magic. I haven't tested it on other mages. Still, magic and the weirdness, they're not the same. They're close. I'm thinking, if I could balance fire, magic, and frost. But enough talk. If you come across an Ice Weaver, I'll...
Okay, one Weaver Brain. I might already have that? Question mark? One Weaver Brain. Guess we'll find out. Take resource. Alphabetical ascending. So Weaver Brain should be at the end. It's not in there. It's not in there. It's not there. I guess I don't have one. Nope. No Weaver Brain. Out of luck. I wonder if it's like there's a one spawn kind of thing for this. Well, doesn't seem like it. Have I killed a Weaver? I think he said an Ice Weaver. Reiko. Oh, it's one of those. I've killed several of these. You totally turned my monitor, cat. What the hell? In fact, I just killed one. I don't think I've ever seen them drop a brain, so I guess it's a rare drop maybe. Or you can only get the drop after you get this quest. Like it's a yellow drop. That might be the case. Well, I think that's a good spot to end it on. We'll do the last little leg of this faction tomorrow, and then we will start working on the last tribe. We're pretty much done with all the side quests here at this point, so there's not a whole bunch left to do. Reiko, stop. Oh my god. Cat, you are killing me. Move your head. Yeah, move your head, weirdo. God. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Just being a nuisance. Alright, saving game. And exit. Alright. I'll be back on tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central. We'll pick up where we left off, and we will see how far we can get. I think we can get done with this area in its entirety tomorrow, because it should just be helping this last bit, which is just killing their leader. Moving on to the last tribe, taking care of their problem, and then going to the grave of the giants, I think is what the last little area is, which should give us the crown. And from there, we can move on to the final act, more or less. But at any rate, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Please follow, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.